Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are all back. We are all set to be, or we are also to stay witness to a crackling encounter in the ongoing Santosh Trophy. And this is match six. It's going to be between Odisha and Punjab. And obviously, a lot, when I say a lot to be there, a lot will be there to play for. This is match six of the 77th National Football Championship, Santosh Trophy 2023-24, and it is a Group B fixture. The match officials are Jarvish Makwan, Vinod Rai, Churchill Rana, Aditya Purkaista. Jarvish will be the match referee for sure. And the match commissioner is Mr. Kozikat Parameshwaran Ravindran. Quite an experienced name, and it is going to be me, Rohit, who will take you through this upcoming fixture. You're waiting the two captains out in the center. Harpreet Singh, a towering name leading the lines of Punjab, wherein it's going to be Rakesh Oram, another experienced name, a seasoned name, that'll be taking point for Odisha. And it seems that we are done with the toss. Once again, both the teams will be coming in with pretty decent star power. Particularly Odisha, they have quite a few senior players coming in. That's how Odisha has lined up. Sanjay Hembram under the woodwork, Pintu Samal, Harjinder Singh, Gora Chand Marti, Arpan Lakra, Raisen Tudu, Rakesh Oram, the skipper, Pagu Hembram, Chandra Muduli, Arvind Lakra, and A. Shiva Prasad. And they'll be playing under the chaperonage of Akshay Das. Wherein for Punjab, they'll be led by their goalkeeper, Harpreet Singh. And then the experienced likes of Rajat Kumar, Harmanjeet Singh. Sanamdeep is also a pretty promising name. Rohit Sheikh was also a part of the last Punjab team for the last Santosh Trophy. Kishori, Abhishek Rattu, Paramjeet Singh, Mohammad Asif Khan, Gurmeet Chand and Hani. And they'll be playing under the experienced likes of Hardeep Singh, the man who has been producing quite significant triples in Indian football. That's the substitutes for both sides. For Odisha, we have Shrindi, Mohan Maji, Raja Harijan, Kartik Hanchal, Dinabandhu Das, Anandoram, Chandrakant Das, Vikas Sahu, Vishal Tikka, Siddhant Pradhan, and Ravi Diolaparia. For Punjab, we have Akashdeep Singh, Karamjeet Singh. I think that name kind of flashed away too fast. But nonetheless, we are all set for this fixture. We will be going hammer and tongs live from the Banga Phagwara Stadium in Banga. And just to give you all a heads up, with the team attacking on your frame, from the right to the left, who got the ball rolling under our noses, are Odisha, dressed in their signature red and orange, wherein the team attacking on your frame in yellow and blue, from the left to the right, are Punjab. Now, both the teams will be hoping for categorical results, to be honest. And this is just the beginning of the tournament. A long way to go for all of them. They'll have to cover a decent amount of grounds. They'll have to hit the yards in the right possible notion. And wonderfully trapped down. Odisha on the move through the central channel and sends it back towards the defender. Not really the most gorgeous connections that you would have actually liked for. The ball's back with Punjab, and it seems that there has been, while Odisha was trying to control the ball and Punjab was trying to stall it, in the process they must have nicked it. The Group B team so far: Punjab, Haryana, Odisha, Delhi, Ladakh and West Bengal. And now the ball stays with Punjab right now as they try and build from the left. Short passes between Punjab. Well, at the moment, Punjab is trying to build from the back as the ball goes all the way to the goalkeeper of Odisha. Sanjay Hembram, who in turn sends it downtown. Wonderfully received out there. But at the moment, it's slightly scrappy. The ground isn't in the most eloquent conditions. Wonderfully sets it up towards the far right there. Punjab was looking around for some space. Has been denied though. Odisha now trying to build from the back, trying to control it. It happened right in front of the referee's eyes, and he's blown the whistle there. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of Odisha. They'll take their time and now relay it back to the central channel. You'll have to be slightly careful when you are playing the ground passes on this ground, because the ground, to be honest, isn't really in the best of conditions. The ball is kind of stopping. It can be really challenging. That is a sensational advancement there from Sanjay Hembram. Comes out to the deliverance of his team early on. Could have been trouble straight away from Punjab. And Odisha now tries to roll forward. And they are trying to bomb down the central channel. Slowly and insidiously making their way to the left front. Passes it back to the central channel once again. Now just trying to control the tempo. Just slowing things down. Not really interested. And now they bomb forward from the left. Hoping for an opportunity. But that will be the first corner of the day. And it will go in favor of Odisha. Probably when you are looking at the ground, particularly in this half where Punjab is defending, it is slightly smoother than the other, because the ball's kind of stopping. It isn't rolling properly. So you have to be careful. You have to be very careful when you're taking a closer look at those free kicks. The corner comes floating in. The header could have been trouble there. Odisha coming up with the first categorical chance of the afternoon, and couldn't really keep it on target as it ballooned over. Wonderful chance there. Absolutely unmarked towards the far post. Only if he could have kept the ball in or on target, it could have been the alarm bells ringing already. Odisha, however, has got the ball back in the central channel. However, they'll straight away not go for an attack. They'll rather take their time. They'll keep their momentum. However, that is a lovely through ball. Can Punjab clutch onto it? No, they can't. That is a sensational delivery. Only a bit more weight there. Had the weight been slightly on the lower side, it would have been absolutely incredible there. Nonetheless, shorter passes now by Punjab. At times the aerial route can be tricky enough. Shredded away comfortably. And a bit of a bit of scrappy foot movement with the legs raising wildly altogether. The referee blows the whistle. Awards a free kick in favor of Punjab. Ideally, when you're raising your boots, you need to be very careful that you don't get into high boots there. You don't really, you particularly don't try and show your studs, because the moment you do that, that's considered as dangerous football. A long free kick that was sent, that won't create any kind of frowns whatsoever on the visage of Sanjay Hembram. And he's an experienced name under the woodwork. Obviously, will keep on taking them day in, day out. Another long ball, and now Odisha trying to burst forth from the left. They'll need support. That is a lovely ball. Couldn't latch onto it. Could have been a great chance, only if they could have got the shot on target. That was a sensational delivery there. It is being applauded by Arvind Lakra right now. Only he needed to get a shot on target. Just needed to keep his calm. But again, it's way easier said than done. Ideally, when you're coming charging at the ball from that range, you need to have your eyes on the ball particularly. Because the defender, ideally what Punjab did was they kind of shielded the body in a pretty oblique fashion, taking away a bit of angle from the Odisha striker there. And the header that was being laid down, that was being attempted to be laid down in the stride of the player, approaching all the way from the far left, that went slightly haywire. The ball now bobbling off in a pretty awkward fashion. Both the teams still to come up with their very best. Punjab had their fair share as well, their fair say as well, actually. They came bombing from that left wing, but it was a sensational piece of work. Advancing out of his goal line, Sanjay Hembram came to the rescue of his team, and then a few moments later, Odisha had their chance as well. A brilliant corner was floated in, kind of a free header allowed. Unfortunately, the header went yards over the woodwork. Still to actually see one of those venomous passes that usually creates all the difference. Still to see the control from both the sides. That control itself has been lacking. A bit of a push there. Odisha with the throw will take their time actually. It's now at Gorachand Mandi. It was thrown in by Pinto Samal. Punjab once again trying to use that left wing that they have used previously as well. Goes for a long ranger. Ends up jamming it straight at the feet of the defender. And the ball somewhat pinballing off very cluelessly between the heads present out there. Sanjay Hembram just urging his players to take shape up front. At the moment, the ball is still not really taking decent flights. And whenever it's on the ground, you need to be a lot more precise with your passes. That wasn't the best of pass there from Punjab. They may have given away. Comes in the long ranger. The goalkeeper, Harpreet Singh, barely clawing it out. That could have been trouble straight away. Ominous signs altogether for Punjab right now. It wasn't collected cleanly, thankfully for Harpreet Singh. There was a defender stationed right in front of the goal who quickly steered the ball out of any possible jeopardy on the horizon. That could have been the first warning bell for Punjab. In fact, the second. A few moments ago, the header that came floating in, that was the first. Punjab needs to be slightly careful because Odisha is a team which banks high on counter attacks. They have got tremendous pace and also some decent muscle as well. So if you ask them, if you allow them space, that is another lovely ball knitted together from the central channel. However, it actually had a bit more legs on it than the striker who was marauding for that, who was sniping for that, would have actually expected. Nonetheless, ball's gone out of play, eventually awarding a free kick. Apologies, a goal kick to Punjab. Taking their time, and Harpreet clears his lines. Goes out of play. He'll take his time there, waiting for that throw in to be taken. Looks to be in pretty decent touch. Chips it forward. Orissa just trying to reach out at the moment. Wonderfully received. And now the ball again pinballing off without proper connection, without a proper clue. Turns around, twists and turns, plays it amongst themselves. And it's gone out of play. The referee has blown the whistle. So that is going to be a free kick. In fact, a throw in, I suppose. Is it? No, it's going to be a free kick at the end of the day. moment of nerve there, as Punjab was trying to hit the right yard, but it is well under control. It's gone out of play again. And now Punjab slowly gaining grounds out in that central channel. Plays it towards the far right. Trying to use the right wing to their advantage. The ground can be tricky here. They'll have to keep control. However, Odisha puts in a solid dive and ensures the fact that the last touch is of them. They will not like to deal with any danger. 13 minutes on the clock so far, and as things stand, both the sides have really had their own shares of say. It's a corner kick now for Punjab. First corner of the day. Sends it into the mix. Lost in the traffic though. Another corner from the far end. Punjab second corner of the day. This time a shorter one. Goes for a long ranger. Eyeing for that far post. Wonderfully controls the ball, but now they've given it away. And Odisha has too many players surging forward. Once again, I believe it's the ground. The pass could have been slightly better. It did get stuck into the ground. It didn't really roll along smoothly along the carpet. And so far in this tournament, Punjab has scored 4 goals. Odisha will be hoping that they will like to open their account. And the ball just getting a bit of awkward bounce altogether. Now wonderfully laid into the stride, into the far right now. Looking around for more pockets of spaces, trying to create a bit of advantage. That is getting slightly unruly. The referee quick to blow down the whistle. Eventually reached out. I think Punjab lost their cool there at the moment. There were 2 players and then that push. That push is what kind of cleared out the air, which kind of assured the referee that it is a foul in favour of Odisha. I think it's just the start of the game, 15 minutes. Punjab needs to keep their calm because again at the end of the day, all these things will come into the frame. And now Odisha coming all the way from the right, trips in a cross, and the cross was all over the place. It should have been a lot more precise. It should have found itself a decent position into the final third of Punjab. However, it wasn't really the most glamorous crosses. There was too much weight, the ball ballooning over altogether. Now wonderfully headed down. Taking their time at the moment, Punjab. Pinballing off each other. That is a beautiful snatch there, but Punjab snatched it back quickly. Odisha, however, giving them no reprieve. And now they canter down the right. Looking for help. Looking for space. I think it took a lot more time. You got to be crisp on your timing. You got to be very, very sensible when you are running forward with the ball. You need to know when to pick it, when to release it. At times, that releasing the ball is the key to absolute madness, to miracles altogether. And if that is in place, magic can happen. Nonetheless, that looked a very clean tackle. Now Punjab trying to use the right wing, cuts back in. But the cut back in had slightly more weight on the ball than they would have expected. Passes it back to Sanjay. Sanjay comfortably steers it forward. However, that's not really the best of passes that you will like as your goalkeeper, which allows Punjab to snatch the ball back and launch it into the mix. I think Punjab will be beating themselves up, thinking about the fact that they should have done better. It was a sensational delivery, could have really created a lot of havoc altogether. And now plays it towards the far left. Odisha has time and space. Arvind Lakra with the ball sends it towards the mix, however, straight to the hands of Harpreet Singh. No real challenge. Easy pickings whatsoever. Taking their time at the moment. Slowly going forward. Straight to the goalkeeper. Easy pickings again. Sanjay Hembram, another experienced name. Somebody who really loves to come knocking on the doors and then defend it with all his might and fury. The Odisha defense, however, has been tested time and time again. It's just that Punjab has failed to capitalize on that. And unless Punjab capitalizes on the infractions, on the infringements that they are getting for themselves, and there comes a long range, a goal scoring opportunity. Timely intervention there from Odisha has just bailed them out of what possibly could have been utter chaos. Would you believe that? So much to talk about. And now coming all the way from the left, Punjab chasing the ball. Now wonderfully connects with the ball, tries to steer past. That is a lovely ball, feathered it almost into the stride of the far right winger. Tries to keep the ball. Eventually, that has been cleared. That is going to be a corner, second corner of the day for Odisha. This is sensational football. They'll take their time now. They're getting set at the moment. It's the second corner of the day for Odisha. They'll take their time. Plays it on the ground. Not really effective though. The ball still stays alive. There comes the cross. But again, not really effective, and eventually that will trickle out of the field of play. However, the danger still keeps looming large as Odisha keeps on knocking on the doors. Punjab needs to be slightly more aware now. Odisha will not be merciful if they get that opening. So they'll have to defend with all their ferocity there. At the moment, the ball shouldn't be dropping anywhere close to that danger zone. That is a lovely ball once again. Wanted to clear the way, and now Punjab has a chance to break. They've sent it forward. Odisha didn't really collect it clean. Now Punjab going forward from the right wing. Eventually, a sensational piece of block that allows Odisha to catch a breath, get their defenders in place. Now Odisha just trying to make their way forward. But Punjab also relentless in their pursuit. This game hasn't really opened up, yes, but this game has already given us glimpses at the kind of madness that can unfurl ahead of us. Taking their time, slowly and steadily there. To be honest, both the teams have really relied more on fragmented chances rather than getting themselves a clear shy at goal. It's a free kick for Punjab right now. Rajat Kumar is on the ball. Sends it even forward. Again, the control of the ball isn't really commanded by any of these two sides. We have still not seen a positive. That is a brilliant piece of work. Wonderfully connected, wonderfully collected, in fact. But by the time they could reach out for the ball, by the time they could keep it to themselves, Punjab was quick to recover as well. Apologies for the same. And it's injury at the moment. That will need some medical intervention, which will allow the players to also have a bit of breathing space, get themselves hydrated. So as far as 23 minutes of action is concerned, both the teams have created chances, fragmented chances to be honest. And now sends a lovely ball. Well received there. Just steering their way past through a melee of Punjab boots. But eventually Punjab has snatched it back. Not really the best of passes. They need to be careful when they are playing those forward balls, to be honest. Whenever you're playing the forward balls, you need to understand that has to go, particularly on the wings, that has to be more towards the wings. Unless you're playing a straightforward pass down the central channel that remains straight, that has a swerve, that swerves towards the goal, you need to keep it away, you need to keep it towards the player. And only when you get it done, that is when all the difference starts taking shape. That is when you start looking a lot more dangerous. Throw in for Punjab. Now Punjab just hoping to build something for themselves. Bit of push, but Odisha does well to control. And now Odisha coming out slightly more positive. Even though Punjab does a pretty phenomenal piece of work. Sends it towards the left at the moment. Trying to keep the ball under control. This looks to be far better than what Odisha was doing a few moments back. A bit more control, a bit more nerve. The composure looks to be pretty decent as well. And that is a lovely feather touch once again. Can be dangerous only if they try and get something goal bound, looking for shooting space. Wanted to just tip the ball into the stride of the player who is coming in from the central channel. That is another brilliant ball. Sent forward now from the left. The cross comes in. Headed away to safety. Well. With passing seconds, with passing minutes, Odisha has started looking slightly more menacing than Punjab would have hoped for. They will need to be slightly careful now because at the moment, if Odisha somehow gets a wave through, particularly with the kind of experience that they have, This is the fourth corner for Odisha today afternoon. A very flat corner taken. Could have been the danger bells there. The ball will still be a throw in favour of Odisha. They'll take their time. They'll just try and spot their players. At the moment, we have seen teams in modern day football trying to use throws like these as set pieces, whether it's an Indian Super League, whether it's an I League, even in international football. So, and to be honest, modern day football is all about using your chances. Ideally, back in the 80s and 90s and in the early 2000s, when somebody used to go for those freak throws from the sidelines, it used to be called as kind of an aberration that somewhat acted as good. Not every team had those long throwers, had those nice stout arms with a lot of power. So that wasn't much into the spectrum of scoring goals. But now in modern day football, almost every team has two to three throwers who can actually get those long throws in, particularly if you're trailing or if you need a goal desperately towards the end of a particular half. You try and put all your possible resources into the mix. That kind of allows you to express yourself, that kind of allows you to go forward, build around your attacking options. And that is the water break right now. Both the teams will take a bit of hydration just to keep themselves intact. It's extremely hot out there in Punjab, and we are live from the Banga Phagwara Stadium in Banga. And we are back in action once again. We'll take their time. Wonderfully tries to get him back. To be honest, now this attack, what you just saw right now, I think Odisha could have done better because ideally they somewhat ran short of answers. They had the ball. All they needed to do was just try and map the players who are towards the inside half of the ground. It's understandable that you're trying to use the wings to your advantage. At times you won't reach there, you won't make it, and it's okay. Just need to understand that you have to make do with whatever you're getting your way. Now sends the ball, and that's been a push there. The referee awards a free kick in favor of Odisha. They'll take their time, looking around for options. In the frame, we can see Aryan Lakra as well. Short passes. Odisha now plays it back to their own players, taking their time. And now chips it towards the far right, trying to keep the ball in control. That should be the idea. Gets in that lovely cross. Could have been a goal scoring chance. I think Odisha is appealing for something. Not particularly sure that what exactly is he appealing for. I think that's handball that he's looking. It looked close, to be honest, but I believe the referee standing out in the center, very close to the ball, they'll have a much better look. It's a corner here, and the corners are now mounting for Odisha. This is going to be the fifth corner. Again, a shorter one taken. Trying to build from the left. Not really the best of passes. It's understandable that they were just trying to get the ball out of the field of play, but as a team, when you have such a good opportunity to build from that angle, I don't think it makes too much sense. It's a corner here for Odisha. And now sends in a lovely cross. Goal scoring opportunity. Heads it agonizingly wide. Should have done better, should have conjured more power. Look at this. This time it was a very emasculated header at the far post. Couldn't really conjure the kind of power that you would expect. And as we head towards the final 12 minutes of regulation time, we will be hoping for more venom from both the sides. The scoreline still reads 0-0. Odisha in the last 10 minutes have looked slightly more menacing. They have created those chances. They have allowed themselves to be a lot more confident, start building through the central channel as well. Ideally, all their attacks, they have attacked through that right wing. Similarly, for Punjab, it has been the left wing that has been hyperactive. But once again, when we talk about comparisons of attack, both the teams, Odisha has been slightly more aggressive, but you cannot write Punjab off. They are a team that sniffs out the opportunities and they are very, very active out in the midfield. So you make a mistake, you allow Punjab to snatch the ball out in that central midfield, and they will punish you as if they are not taking any prisoners. So you need to be very careful about the kind of football that you're playing, about the kind of passes that you're laying forward. All of these would come together. And now the ball remains with Punjab at the moment, but Odisha has snatched it. And now they try and build from the right. Wanted to lay down a square pass towards the player in the central midfield. However, that wasn't the best of passes. Punjab was quick to capitalize on that. AC Prasad was just trying to protest about a few things there. Maybe just telling the referee, come on, that ball didn't really have the kind of connection that you would have expected. So the Punjab player who went down, that was more about taking a tumble. 34 minutes in the clock. And now sends it further forward. Wonderfully received. Tries to control the ball. However, has given it away. Now towards the far left. Shorter pass. Playing it in a triangular form. These formats, these formations are very crucial when you're playing football. It helps on building on your confidence. It helps on keeping the ball away from the opposition. Odisha is now getting to get those things in place. Initially, after a bit of jittery movements, they are coming off the leash. However, Punjab defense is also alert. The rear guard stands tall and resolute. Takes the ball away. Easy pickings now. Straight to the goalkeeper. Another square pass. Takes his time. Twists around. Sends it back to Sanjay Hembro. Sanjay steers it to the far right. And now towards the central channel. It's with Pinto Samal. Pinto sends it to the far left where we have AC Prasad. AC Prasad sends it to the central channel again. That was Rakesh Oram, the captain. Back to Sanjay. However, the referee has blown the whistle. And I reckon he'll need to hold up play for a while as one of the Odisha players are down. He'll need some medical treatment. 36 minutes on the clock. As time has passed by, Odisha has started coming out of the husk. Punjab, though, they have been very alert out in the central midfield. Every single chance, every single mistake that has been committed ahead of them, they have ensured the fact that they have come all guns blazing at it. Shorter passes now to the far left. Now trying to build all the way from the left wing. A bit of push, a bit of shove there. To be honest, it was not to be. And he's stunned here. He's like, come on, all right. That was supposed to be a corner. The coach of Odisha, Akshay Das, he was not particularly happy with the decision. Nonetheless, you have to make peace with what the referee calls in. There was a nice cheeky back flick that allowed Punjab to get in a sniff of the ball, but comfortably cleared away there by the Odisha defense. To be honest, Odisha has done well to come until the danger third. However, every single time they have entered a sphere where they can start attacking, where they can start launching themselves into the opposition, it has started fizzling away. And I reckon Honey of Punjab has taken a bit of hit on his shin bone. He's down, contorting in pain. No free kicks were given though. It's a throw-in, however, in favour of Punjab. You can see the coach of Punjab, Hardeep Singh, is just trying to ask his players, come on, this is how you come into the game, this is how you get into the groove. Sends it towards the far right, trying to keep the ball, but eventually it goes out of play. We'll take a long throw in here. Final 7 minutes, in fact 6 minutes of regulation time in the first half remaining. Punjab now trying to build from the centre. However, they have sent it back. Not really in the cleanest of connections. Allows Odisha to get themselves back in the heart as they come scampering for the ball. And Odisha now has a possession at their feet. Wonderfully twists and turns, but the referee blows his whistle. The referee has to believe that by the time Odisha collected the ball, there was a bit of push involved. They're not exactly sure whether that is going to be a free kick in favour of Odisha. And it looks like yes. Well, all this action is coming to you live on the official YouTube channel of SportsKPI. So do like, share and subscribe as we keep on bringing to you incredible tournaments. This will be a great chance to get accustomed, to get familiar with the Indian football talent, with the rising Indian sensations. Now towards the far right, looking around for space, and that has been cleared away. Easy pickings for Punjab, and somehow Odisha allowed them this time. Not really the cleanest of collections from Odisha either. They're somewhat clawing at the moment. Now onto the far right, looking around for some help, waiting for options. Nicely received. Chips it forward. Comfortably headed away by Punjab. That's another long ball that was being launched forward. And it stays with Odisha. There comes the cross. Repelled away by Punjab. And now Odisha is seemingly getting a lot more desperate with every passing minute, and Punjab somewhat has been fizzling away from the game. It's been a while since Punjab has actually had an ingression of their own. As time goes, it feels that they are now looking a bit clueless at the moment. They are somewhat thriving on the scraps that are coming their way. However, getting back to that, Punjab now has a lovely chance. Sends it towards the central channel. Not really the best of passes. There comes a volley. However, a pretty emaciated effort there from the halfway mark. Almost close to the halfway mark. And kind of bread and butter save there for Sanjay Hembra. Comfortable, took a couple of drops before it arrived to him, so no real challenges. The ball slowing down, losing its momentum. 41 minutes so far. And both the sides have still failed to produce the kind of sparkling magic that sets the tone right. It's gone out of play. Another throw in for Punjab. Taking their time. And a bit of push as the Punjab player took a tumble. The referee says no. It's completely fine. It is in the books of law. So let's get a goal kick. And the kickstart proceedings. And let's kickstart proceedings. Back with Odisha. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Regulation time in the first half. Trying to find a way. Nice little chip. Slow and steady. Lovely ball sent forward. Repelled away by Punjab though. Can they find a way? Can they find a last moment opportunity for themselves? But Odisha is the other ones knocking on door. That wasn't the best of passes, but wonderfully controlled by Harpreet Singh. That's what experience does to you, the captain of the side. And now Punjab has an opportunity to break. They have got on, they have latched on to the delivery. Coming slowly all the way from the right. There comes the cross opportunity. Goes out of the extended reach of Punjab. However, the ball stays alive. Now Punjab uses the left wing. Looking for space. Ousted of the possession. And Odisha bombs forward now. However, slows things down there. Arpan Lakra. That's a fine ball to the far left. Slowly taking his steps towards the centre. Now sends it towards the far left. Wonderfully connected. However, the resultant cross that comes in, that felt like a ballooning enterprise, which was going to be an easy catch at the end of the day. A kind of a sitter for Harpreet Singh. He's got his gloves on. Ideally, it's said if you've got your gloves on, you've got the safest pair of hands in the stadium. And obviously, when we talk about football, those safest pair of hands only belong to two custodians. Now, Punjab comes knocking on the door, sniffing out possible pockets of space there. Try to go in all the way from the far right. It was Rohit Sheikh with that wonderful cross. The referee laying down the law, allowing the free kick for Odisha. Final few seconds of regulation time. This has been a pretty tight first half, to be honest, when we talk about timing. Looking for space. Chips it forward. Wants to keep it under control. However, it was not to be. It looked like Chandra Muduli, one of the most experienced players of Odisha. He was on the move, on the prowl for the delivery. Sadly, he couldn't really make enough time for that to collect it and then eventually control it as well. 2 minutes of additional time will be given. As expected, not many injuries, not many stoppages. Just as you would expect the flow of football to be. Ideally, when the flow of football is so good. Oh, another cross comes floating in from the right. Won't really say it was a marauding one, but that had a hint of opportunity laced with it. Could have been trouble altogether. Oh, that could have been an alarming move there. Just trying to squeeze one opportunity, and now they drive from the right. Chips it forward. Tries to keep it under control. This is a goal scoring opportunity. Is it? No, it isn't. Because Punjab doesn't control. And now Odisha wants to send it downtown. And eventually goes out of play. No real tricks. It remains how it's supposed to be. It's still all square at the Banga Phagwara Stadium in Banga. For both the sides are still to find a categorical attack. Odisha has looked slightly more menacing. However, when it comes to opening the gates, that hasn't particularly been good enough. This was a chance, however, the goalkeeper of Odisha just coming to the bailing, to the deliverance rather, and finally, as we head towards the end of the first half, this was the chance though. A very crucial piece of save there from Sanjay Hembram, even though there was no one actually attacking that. But this cross It can create all possible doubts. Abhishek Rattu sends in the corner. Eventually, it's all over the place, and that's it. With this, we'll come to the end of the first half. A pretty eventful first half, if we may say. Both the teams going all guns blazing at each other. But then the first 45 minutes were not good enough to separate these two sides. We'll have to wait for another 45 minutes to see if a result is possible between these two teams, or do they share the spoils. And that's the news at the halfway mark. Odisha 0, Punjab 0. And we'll now dive into a short breather as we return with the second half of action live from this fixture. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half. It has been a goalless first half altogether. We're awaiting the players to take the step, or rather, stride into the center. And we are back in action. Also, to quickly introduce you all to the teams or to the colors. The team attacking on your frame from the right to the left, dressed in their signature yellow and blue, is Punjab, as there was a customary shuffle of sides, wherein the team attacking from the left to the right in their signature red and orange will be Odisha. Kind of a push there. Punjab just trying to keep the ball in their control now. They'll have to do better than what they've done in the first half. Towards the dying embers of that first half, they looked a lot more menacing. They looked scarred for goals altogether. Opportunity for Odisha knocking on the doors. Wonderfully sends it towards the far right, keeping the ball in control. Sends it towards the central channel. But at the moment, Punjab was quick to retaliate, quick to recover the ball. Tries to drive forward without much avail. Nicely received. Wonderfully carved back. And now sends it forward into the stride of the player waiting at the far right. Goes for a cross there, Punjab. However, it was not to be. That was miles out of anyone's reach altogether. You've got to be careful when you are going for those crosses. They'll take their time, they'll wait for it. The moment it's the goalkeeper of Odisha, Sanjay Hemra, taking his time. Once again, the ball slightly getting a bit lofty there. Not really well kept. A bit of a tussle onto the far right. Odisha with the ball. Sends it back to their own players. Currently, Harjinder has the ball at his feet for Odisha. Back to Sanjay. Sanjay sends it to the left. At the moment, Punjab isn't really pressing. They are a team that waits around till the 70, 75 minutes mark and they give you that final explosion that can prove to be a game changer. A bit of push. And now chips it forward again. Tries to battle amongst themselves. That's happened right in front of the referee's eyes. The card will come out. It does. Yellow card shown to the substitute that has come on for Punjab at the moment. I think he knows what he's done. He's quickly raised his hands. He's apologized. It was definitely not intentional. Ideally, when you're playing football, it's a body contact game. So things like these, it keeps on happening. Because when you're going for the ball, you go for it all guns blazing. You don't really think about what's in your way or how you are going to get it. At times, it comes at your own cost as well. So there wasn't much that the defender could have been done, and the referee was right to bring the yellow card out because again, it's a card offence without a second thought. At the moment, Odisha sends in the cross from the left before they could connect with that. That fizzled out. I think it should have been slightly better from Odisha there. They had a lovely cross floating in. But again, at the end of the day in football, what matters is your finishing touch, is your goal scoring. And there comes that long ball. That long ranger, in fact, wherein Harpreet Singh had to stand tall. Short a pass. Played back, playing amongst themselves there, Punjab. That's a confirmation. It is Ishwar who was given the yellow card. Now Punjab driving forward, looking for more players, looking for more help. To be honest, there's a chance, goes for a volley. However, that effort kind of rattled the defender. And that allows Odisha for a break. However, they couldn't get the ball out of the way. And now Punjab has another chance. But it looks that Sanjay Hemra was right on his toes. Was quick to palm it away. At the moment, there are too many questions which are being asked right now. And the answer to the questions which are being asked by Odisha, for a moment it felt that Punjab didn't have them. But slowly and steadily, I think it's Punjab who's starting to pose this threat. It was an opportunity here for Odisha. However, the flag's gone up. I think he couldn't really time that run. It's the split second that creates the difference. And it is the flag that went up, eventually allowing a free kick in favor of Punjab right now. 51 minutes on the clock. Sends the ball forward towards the far left. Another cross comes floating in. Again, haywire effort by Punjab. You need to have a bit more control there. You really need to set everything in place and then go for the shots. That will help you to build your momentum better. That will help you to build your attacks better and look a lot more composed. Create the chances. Odisha had a chance again to try and knock the ball out of Punjab's contention, but then Punjab a lot more hungry for possession right now. A bit of push. Wonderfully tees him off. Receives that, goes out of play there. Tries to control, and now Odisha trying to amble down the leg. In fact, amble down that left side. However, couldn't really control. There was a vigilant watch from the Punjab defender who was manning that left wing there, hoping to stall any kind of possible ingressions. An opportunity that eventually fizzles out. Could have done better though. Goal kick in favor of Punjab. They took a shorter one. Straight to the goalkeeper, Sanjay Hembram. Sanjay has time and time again been summoned into action and he's come up with flying colours. But to be honest, except for that one save that was towards the end of the first half where he put in a staunch dive, most of the efforts that have actually been put in by Sanjay that have been pretty straightforward. Here's a chance for Punjab though. Cross comes floating in and that was a far-fetched delivery. Should have done better than that. That was always going away from the player who was stationed. That is exactly what I believe Akshay Das must be telling his defenders that come on, you can't allow the Punjab players to have that much space. And that is sensationally well done. However, the referee did give away the foul. For a moment, it felt that he was going to give the advantage. But no, it wasn't an advantage. It was a free kick given. They take their time and they go forward with the free kick. Cross comes floating in from the left. Oh, the referee's blown the whistle. He straight away got the yellow card out of the pocket. I believe what happened down on the sidelines, there must have been a bit of push and pull. And out of nowhere, I reckon it's Harmanjeet Singh who was given the yellow card there for a bit of violent conduct. We'll have to see whether that was the case or not. Because what happens in games, yes, it is Harmanjeet Singh who has been given the yellow card. I think while he was trying to collect the ball, what he ended up doing was he ended up rattling into the player. It's a free kick in favor of Punjab. Takes a shorter one along the cup. Sends it back to the left. Now trying to use the left wing to their advantage there, Punjab. Good work there by Odisha, just keeping the ball out of play. Now Odisha bombing down the right wing. Pinto Samal on the ball, looking for support. Cuts back in. The support was a bit too late to arrive so that he can send it towards the far right. However, the support now remains. Punjab having a bit of difficulty trying to contain Odisha. The referee's blown the whistle there. He's given a free kick just outside the box. This can be a pretty dangerous juncture to have your free kick from. Yeah, that was clearly a foul. It was a double man work there. And he was too fast to be controlled. Well, they'll have to wait. The referee says you can run as much as you want, but unless I give the whistle, nothing is going to happen. And it's going to be a free kick here in favor of Odisha. Arpan Lakra and Pinto Samal are stationed out there near the ball. Who will be taking it? Only time shall reveal. This can be a dangerous juncture. This can be a glorious opportunity for Odisha. Referee quickly manning the lines. It looks like it's gonna be Arpan who takes another grounder, sends it towards the right. The cross comes floating in. It's overpowered. Should have done better than that. You need to control the proceedings. You cannot simply go away. You cannot be carried away by the emotions altogether. At times, you really need to hold on to your emotions. You need to go with those short passes at times when you're actually playing the first pass shot. There should be a clear cut strategy about how you want to move on, how you want to attack. However, that was not to be. And now Punjab comes knocking on the doors from the right. However, Odisha still looks to be in pretty decent contention. Well, to be honest, both the teams have really lacked the kind of firepower that you usually need, the kind of breathing space, the kind of speed, all of that. I mean, they have been very creative out in the midfield, but whenever they have come to the attacking third, somewhat the chances have been fizzling away. Taking their time right now, Punjab sends it forward, a bit of push and a shove. Does well there, Odisha. Punjab keeps the ball in, but the referee has to believe that it went out already. Nicely kept. Wonderfully steers it towards the central wing now. Waiting for players to arrive. Odisha is increasing the numbers. 1 hour of football has already been completed. We are still to witness that first goal. Slow and short passes, miss pass though. Allowed Punjab to have a say. It's going to be a long throw in for Punjab. They'll take their time. They are not in a hurry right now. Short passes. And that's a bit of foul there. However, the referee says, let the ball rolling. Punjab has a fair run ahead of them. They have space. It's just that the help may be a problem. They may go for a shot from the distance. Couldn't really budge the Odisha defense. It stands tall. It stands very tall, in fact. They are being pushed around. And it should be a throw in. Now the ball very comfortably rolls at the feet of the Punjab goalkeeper Harpreet Singh. Short passes are now being knitted together. Chips it forward. Odisha just trying to control it in a possible fancy manner, more of a rainbow flick to be honest, but not to be. However, back to rudimentary, back to basics, things work. In fact, magic happens altogether. Goes out of play. Another throw. Takes their time. Straight away takes the ball out of play. Into Samal with the throw. Oh, that is a brilliant piece of work. Arpan Lakra had that wonderful twist, and that twist worked out wonders. Sadly, though, Odisha couldn't capitalize on that glorious opportunity. That was not to be again. Trying to keep things under control. And it looks like Odisha will have another throw going their way. The last 10 minutes, they have belonged entirely to Odisha. There's no doubts on that. They continue to deliver. And they continue to deliver well enough. It should be a goal kick, yeah. The goal kick was sent downtown. Punjab hoping that maybe they could latch on to that. However, it was not to be. Once again, tempers flaring. The referee is quick to respond and react. He has been ruling this game with an iron fist. That is what you expect. The kind of discipline that has been maintained. Time and time again, we have seen a few decisions, the cards being forced to be brought out. It is very, very important here. Nice pass to the left. Somewhat chested away. Now Punjab trying to swivel their way out. Unfortunately, it won't be going in their favor. Punjab has the required firepower. Had that been a move that would have made or that would have brought in a bit more import to this game, obviously Punjab would have looked forward to find a way through that goal there. Unfortunately, it was not to be. Take their time right now. Short pass, it goes on to Pinto Samal again. Has been a pretty solid figure onto that far right, sends in that long ball. Odisha chasing for it with all their might, and it is going to be a throw-in favor of Odisha. Punjab has looked slightly toothless in the last 10 minutes, and it's going to be a twin substitution here. Reason to do will be going out, and so will be Urban Lakra. Reason to do is usually a very fine name in Odisha football. However, today he has really not left an impact. And it's okay, it happens. You know, football, there will be occasions where you will be at your scintillating best, flaming altogether. And then there will be days where it will be pretty ordinary because, again, at the end of the day, they are all humans. So keeping that same momentum day in, day out becomes a question mark. That is a lovely ball. There comes the long ranger, but not on target. Had that been on target, had that been shot towards the far post, I believe what happened was it fell at the wrong foot of the player. Because ideally, a shot that you expect from that range, it's a lot more stinging. In fact, it must have taken a deflection along the way, which has got a corner here for Odisha. So Karthik Hantal came in for Odisha in place of Raisin Tudu. Corner. Floated into the mix. Opportunity. Headed away. Should have done better than that though. Glorious chance. We saw one of them happening in the first half where Odisha had a lovely say altogether. Unfortunately, it was not to be. And another change for Odisha was Anand Doram came in place of Arvind Lakra. It seems that Punjab is also gearing up for another change. Both the teams are still to find that opening that they have been so desperately looking forward to. To be honest, till now there isn't much differences that you can actually hope. Another player has gone down now with every passing minute. As players go down, the questions will be like how far these intervals will be stretched, and that's a confirmation for the change for Punjab. Jaginder Singh has come in place of Ishwar. Punjab also made a couple of substitutions during that half time. There was another yellow card which was being shown. Something again that won't particularly be making those players happy. But however, the referee have ensured the fact that the game remains under control. It was Bipul Kala for Punjab who was given the yellow card, a senior player. Taking their time. A long ball being sent forward. Odisha trying to latch on to it. At the moment, Punjab is having difficulties while clearing the ball away, and eventually they do that. They do that at the expense of a throw. Gets the throw in. Tries to keep it under control. And sends a long goal kick downtown with the players. Not the best spell of play, to be honest, by both the sides. We have seen better from both. Punjab occasionally counter-attacking, wherein Odisha mostly dictating the narrative until now. But again, when we say dictating the narrative, we talk about creating open chances, coming very close to goal. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case. Now Punjab has a chance. Can they take it? Nice ball. And that is wonderfully received. Well, I think that first touch may have let Punjab down slightly. It was a bit heavy. Could have done better than that. However, it's going to be a corner in favor of Punjab. That first touch somewhat proved to be the unraveling in the last chance. Only if they could have got the touch slightly more controlled, we could have seen a cracker of a shot. Maybe a volley actually. Goes for the corner, floats it into the mix. For a moment, it looked like Punjab will reach out. However, it was not to be. And now Punjab keeps themselves in the game. Sends a lovely ball, keeps the ball in play there. The ball still remains with Punjab. They are probably heading back to their own husk, and they'll have to hurry because Odisha was rushing onto that. In fact, the danger still not over. The goalkeepers pulled off a howler altogether. However, they couldn't capitalize. This was a golden chance. Should have done a lot better, in fact. But then it was not to be. What a glorious chance here. Punjab needs to be slightly careful, particularly somebody as good as the Punjab goalkeeper. Who's got a boatload of experience. "73 minutes on the clock." Chips it towards the far left. Tries to control it there, Odisha. Does a decent job. And it looks like Odisha has regained control of the possession. Now looking for some help. 1v2. It is never going to be easy. Outnumbered there. Now Punjab trying to use the central channel to their advantage. So far, not to be. Slowly and steadily. Oh, they've given the ball away at a wrong juncture. Can really be trouble if Odisha can capitalize. Here's a one-on-one opportunity. Unfortunately, the first one was slammed against the goalie, but the second opportunity, the rebound has been pegged back. Odisha eventually draws first blood. Attack after attack has borne fruit for the men in red and yellow. In fact, red and orange, if we may say. There was the first glimpse of the chance, kind of jammed it against the goalkeeper. But what it did was it opened up the goal scoring path. It opened up the avenue that Odisha was looking forward to. And comfortably pegging the rebound home. And as we head into the final quarter of this game, Odisha has a very slender cushion to protect. Do we have a twist in the tail? Or will Odisha walk away with the bragging right? It is the substitute, Kartik Hantal, who came on later to find the back of the net. And now this goal will act as an impetus at the moment for Odisha. They'll keep on coming in more numbers. And as expected, looking for a shot from range. It flies for another continent altogether. And it looks like another Odisha player has gone down. I think he will need to get some treatment, and no wonder the referee has halted play. Just a few moments back, like the way Odisha found themselves ahead. It was absolutely sensational, a brilliant piece of run. In fact, this will also serve as the water break that the teams will be looking forward to. And that's the ground where the game is going on. This is the aerial view, the bird's eye view, if we may say. To be very honest, this is a brilliant opportunity for all the youngsters to showcase their talent, to showcase themselves. And now that we are back on the ground, we'll be hoping to see out the final 15 minutes of regulation time. Punjab knocking on the doors. They will need to come with revamped vigor. They have done a pretty decent job, at least until now. However, they will have to come, they'll have to inject more pace, more passion, more hunger into the game. And before Odisha can latch onto it, will it go out? It actually does. Taking their time, passes it out to the far left now, trying to keep the ball on the ground. And now Punjab just trying to find themselves a way back into the game. To be honest, Punjab, it's not that Punjab hasn't got the opportunities, but they have always been that split second late that had allowed Odisha to breathe life into the fixture. They'll take their time. They are in no hurry right now. Odisha Football Association has been doing a wonderful job of making these players, bringing these players together, just hoping to get themselves together as a unit before they take the bigger stage. Now Odisha had another chance. However, Punjab will be happy to put things in shape. However, simple pickings for Sanjay Hemra. It's going to be a throw-in though. It looks slightly risky. Punjab now with the ball. Now this is the problem. Oh, it looks like they've got a free kick at a pretty decent juncture. And this can be the clarion call for Punjab to restore parity. Just the opportunity that they were looking forward to. The question remains whether they can use that or not. You've got Abhishek Rattu and Harmanjeet Singh on the ball. A direct hit from here looks slightly difficult, but they can definitely use this as the launch pad for the bazooka. And a swerving free kick. However, before it could reach any Punjab heads, it was comfortably taken care of by the Odisha defense. They looked sharp, they looked pretty sharp out here. Which means we'll have another free kick in the making. Apologies, corner in the making. Harmanjeet goes for the corner, palmed away by Odisha goalkeeper. And so far, Odisha has bagged 8 corners, wherein Punjab, that was the 5th corner that they floated into the mix. Another Odisha player has gone down, and it looks like he's back on his feet as well. So just that very minimal hold up of play. Going to be a goal kick, or is it going to be a free kick? I reckon it's going to be a free kick. Yes. That wasn't the best of controls that you would usually see from a player. And now Punjab trying desperately to keep the ball at their feet. Harmanjeet has been quite a significant figure in the Punjab ranks. And now he launches the ball forward. The goalkeeper coming out of his position. almost ended up creating chaos. Luckily for Sanjay Hembram, it didn't fall at the feet of any Punjab player, or that could have been trouble straight away. We'll obviously be thankful that wasn't the most prominent clearances. And now Odisha comes knocking on the door again. Chance for them to unload a long ranger. However, it's not to be. Punjab back with the ball. Stalling away an opportunity. That's another lovely ball from Odisha. Can be a chance here. Not to be again. Punjab eventually showing their resolve. In case of that goal, there was nothing much that the goalkeeper could have done. Actually, he did put in his best effort. It's the defenders who fell short at the end of the day. And now Punjab trying to canter down the right wing. Kind of a very scrappy opportunity, and eventually Sanjay Hembra collects the ball. It looks like the Punjab defender who was in place or who was in action. He was slightly angry with that. Receives the ball. Sends it, takes it nicely onto the far left. Takes his time. Chips it towards the goal. Goal scoring chance! Oh my word, would you believe that? That is the closest that Punjab has come to scoring. And sadly, despite being unmarked, despite a free header, all that Punjab manages is to head it out of contention. Oh, that is sad. That is really sad. Glorious chance. Would have been a heartbreak for Odisha if that would have gone in. They say that fortune favors the brave. Had it not been for fortune, it's still being a major question that how on earth did that ball not go through for Punjab? Nonetheless, Harmanjeet once again in the thick of things, hoping that he can get what he's been fighting for at the moment. And another Odisha player has gone down. He needs some support for sure. And that is why the referee has halted play. It seems that Odisha will have another substitution happening. But until that happens, we can wait. Works it out comfortably again. Now for Odisha, it will be more about defending. 87 minutes on the clock, so 3 minutes of regulation time remaining, and maybe from there on, 3 to 4 minutes of added time. So all they have in the kitty right now is around 7 minutes. Dinabandhu Das has come in place of Chandra Muduli. And it's very surprising, to be honest, because Dinabandhu Das is another attacker. Ideally, what teams do Under these, and Odisha has another change though. Fagu Hembram has been taken out. Raja Harijan has come in. Odisha comes knocking on the door from the left again. And now swivels in with a goal scoring cross opportunity. The goalkeeper hasn't really cleared it well. It's just that Odisha couldn't capitalize. That was a tough chance. I think if they would have not just stayed out there, maybe gone for a side volley, that could have been a better option. At times you have to take these decisions. Harpreet Singh making a hash of affairs, a side volley was always the better option. But it isn't particularly easy when you're going to make those decisions. It's a split second that you have. You have to take the decision within the split second. And if you don't, you will miss out on these chances. That is exactly what happened there. And Punjab now has a chance to break free. Oh, that should be a foul. That has to be a foul. Punjab clearly took the ball away. There you go. Comfortably takes the ball away, and that was intentional from Pinto Samal. The referee issuing a word of admonition there for Samal. He needs to be a bit more careful with that. But again, these kind of tackles, well, they'll increase as the game passes on. Gurmeet Chand with the free kick. Now Punjab will have to bend their back. They'll have to throw the kitchen sink at everything. Nicely received, wonderfully turned and twisted. Sends it to Harmanjeet. Harmanjeet lays it back to the far right. And now taking it even further. Opportunity being sniffed around. However, he slips just in the nick of time where there should have been a cross. Well dealt. 5 minutes of additional time. So there are still 300 seconds for Punjab to try and make inroads. Try and restore parity. Chances knocking on the door again, but Sanjay Hembram was quick to react. He'll keep on taking them all day long. That's what he's meant for. He's sensational with the gloves on. Doesn't shy away from opportunities. And now looking around for some space. However, it goes out. It's going to be a throw-in. Oh, that's a wonderful chance here for Punjab. This time they wanted to go for that acrobatic back volley. But it's not to be. And it wasn't really the cleanest of headers there by Punjab at the first go. Trying their best here. Just keeps the ball away. Odisha making another change here. Srinath D, another experienced defender, comes out. Harjinder Singh goes out. Comes in and Harjinder Singh goes out. Final 3 minutes remaining in this game. This has been not really the best of attacking encounters that you will see. Both the teams have struggled to keep things in play. Odisha getting that one chance that they comfortably managed to find the back of the net. Other than that, though, they have been quizzed over and over again. But at the same time, Odisha will also have a lot to work upon, particularly in the attacking third. Punjab, not to lose heart, to be honest, because they have really tried hard. That was a cheeky attempt. That's a nice pass. Can be dangerous if Punjab can get into play. Can they get the cross coming in? Doesn't really look like Harmanjeet back on the ball. Sends it into the mix. The ball still remains with Punjab. Goes for a volley. But that was miles away. A volley from such a range will need somewhat superhuman effort to connect. We have seen legends of the game pulling off such volleys. May it be Cristiano Ronaldo or Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But when you're coming out at this level, that's like years and years of practice. Another Odisha player has gone down. He will need some treatment for sure. Yes, he'll be stretchered out. The only hope is that it isn't much of a serious injury. Till the time he's okay. Does a decent job there. A bit of moving around the ball. Odisha once again has the possession at their feet. Chips it forward. It's a goalkeeper of Punjab. Will comfortably collect it. No real challenges whatsoever. And now another lovely ball forward. Not to be trying their very best for sure. And I think while he was trying to turn, an elbow must have come in. And a yellow card as well. Came on late in the game. Anandoram and received a booking. Something that they need to be careful about. Ideally, with this being a tournament with quite a few matches. "95 minutes of play has already come to an end. It is expected that we'll have a grandstand finish. Opportunity for Punjab, looking for shot, looking for space. In fact, Odisha doesn't give it. That's what you expect, and that is that. It is Odisha who will emerge victorious in a pretty topsy-turvy encounter.
ਉੜੀਸਾ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਗੋਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਫਲਤਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕਰਨ 'ਚ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਖਿਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਖੇਡਿਆ
It is Kartik Hantal's solitary strike
ਉੜੀਸਾ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ
that creates significant difference.
ਕਾਰਤਿਕ ਹੈਂਟਲ
Both the teams pushed really hard at each other,
ਮੈਨ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਮੈਚ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਨਰ ਸੰਤੋਸ਼ ਟਰਾਫੀ ਗੋਲਡ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਨਰ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਗਿੱਲ
but eventually Punjab failed to produce that inroad.
ਆਪਣਾ ਆਨਰ ਲੈਣ ਕਾਰਤਿਕ
Nonetheless, a decent performance from both the sides. It's just that somebody who finds the back of the net eventually walks away with the bragging rights. And that is how it should be, because football is decided by goals.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਵੀਰ ਆ ਗਰਾਊਂਡ 'ਚ ਐਂਟਰ ਨਾ ਹੋਣ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਇੱਧਰ ਲੈਫਟ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਗਰਾਊਂਡ 'ਚ ਐਂਟਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ
That should be the end of the game. We are waiting for the player of the match award ceremony, which will be handed over. We'll have to figure out what can be the possible means. Well, definitely, had it been a draw, one considerably important name could have been Harmanjeet Singh, who was crucial in the Punjab defense. But now that it isn't, two to three names in the Odisha lineup will do a lot of significant rounds. One of them will obviously be Pintu Samal, who was sensational. Alongside Pintu, obviously Arpan Lakra played a crucial role in the attacking unit.
ਜ਼ਬਰਦਸਤ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ
And
ਸੌ ਪਲੇਅਰ
also,
ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਿੱਲ
another name that can
ਜਿਹੜੇ
come up
ਸਾਡੇ
is that of Kartik Hantal, who came on as a substitute and scored that
ਗੁਰਜੀਤ
goal.
ਸਿੰਘ
But
ਗਿੱਲ
only time shall reveal
ਤੇ ਸਿੰਘ
who is the player of the match.
ਵਾਲੀ ਜੀ ਕਾਰ ਹੰਟਲ
And as we expected, it is Kartik Hantal who's been given the Player of the Match award. Sensational display, scored that all important goal, was in the right place in the right time,
ਮੈਨ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਮੈਚ ਦਾ ਗਿਫਟ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਗਿੱਲ ਅਰਜੁਨਾ
and
ਜੀ
most importantly,
ਤੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ
created the difference between the two sides.
ਇਕਬਾਲ
That is all from today's fixture.
ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਵੈਲ ਪਲੇ
A brilliant encounter finally meets an end. Odisha defeating
ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸੁਣੇ ਆ
Punjab 1-0. And it was none other than Kartik Hantal, the man of the match, who created all the difference with that goal in the 75th minute.
ਦੂਸਰਾ ਮੈਚ ਹੋਣਾ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਟੀਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਕਾਰ 3:30 ਵਜੇ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਮੈਚ 9 ਵਜੇ
And that is what we'll see tomorrow. Or rather, fixtures for 13th actually.
13
From here on, it is going to be Ladakh taking on Odisha at 9 a.m., wherein Punjab will be squaring off against Delhi at 3:30 p.m. So do not forget to join in, and we'll be getting these fixtures coming to you live on the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI. Well, that's me, your commentator Rohit, signing off from today's game. We'll get back to you shortly with another set of intriguing fixtures. Till then, take care, stay safe, and be happy.